Hello, welcome and thank you for joining us at the PGDE Primary and PGDE Secondary Education Admissions Talk. My name is James McClintock and I am the Admissions Support Officer for PGDE Secondary. However, I will also be speaking about PGDE Primary Education today as well. Place numbers on our PGDE programmes are set each year by the Scottish Government. Demand for teachers in each subject area, plus other factors, will have an impact on the number of offers we can make for an area in a given year. The 2021 entry numbers listed here are for reference only and are subject to change for a 2022 intake. We offer a range of PGDE secondary subject options. The places for PGDE secondary will be spread across these subject areas. Each subject area will have its own level of competition, meaning that higher results and/or experience may be needed to be shortlisted for interview. You can also gain dual qualified status to teach two different secondary subjects. More information on this will be covered later in the presentation. All applications must be submitted via the UCAS undergraduate application portal. The deadline for fair and equal consideration will pass on the 26th of January 2022. Some subjects within PGDE secondary may remain open beyond this deadline. However, we recommend applying by the 26th of January to guarantee your application will be considered. Applying by this deadline may also mean you receive an earlier decision. You can apply to up to 5 Scottish institutions through the UCAS portal. If you are applying to an institution outside of Scotland, you must use the UCAS Teacher Training Portal. We expect most offers will be made in March and April for those that have applied before the January deadline. For our entry requirements to the PGDE Primary Programme, a UK Honours degree or its international equivalent is preferred. However, we may consider ordinary degrees where an applicant has significant relevant classroom experience. Depending on levels of competition, we may only be able to shortlist those with a 2-1 honours degree or equivalent. English and Maths qualifications are also required. However, a conditional offer can be made provided applicants list these qualifications as pending and that they will be completed before the start of the programme. This means you can submit an application while studying for either one or both of these qualifications. We accept a wide range of English and Maths qualifications, a number of which are listed on our website. If you're unsure if your qualifications are suitable, you can email us and we will confirm if you are eligible. Our email address will be in the last slide of this presentation. For PGDE Secondary, again, a UK Honours degree or its international equivalent is preferred. However, in some areas, we may consider ordinary degrees where there is relevant education experience. In high competition subjects, we may only be able to seriously consider those with a 2-1 classification or above in the subject area they are applying to teach. Your degree must contain at least 80 credits of study in the subject area you are applying to teach. At least 40 credits of these must be taken at SCQF level 8 or above, and usually in the honours years of your studies. Note that the Maths grade requirement is lower for PGDE secondary, so please be aware of this when applying. It is possible for many of our secondary subjects to be taken in combination with each other to achieve dual qualification status. That is, to be able to teach both subjects in school, such as Maths and Physics. Applicants must meet the 80 credit requirement for both subject areas that they wish to teach. To apply for dual study, you will apply for one subject area, which will be your lead subject, and list in your personal statement that you are interested in dual study so that we can consider you for this. Not all subject combinations are possible, as, for example, design and technology would be classed as 2 subjects in its own right. You can find more information on dual study on our website. Your personal statement is an essential part of your application. You should demonstrate why you want to be a teacher. Your relevant experience can be professional or voluntary, and you should demonstrate what you have learned in your time working with children. Overall, you will demonstrate your passion for teaching and knowledge of your subject area. Classroom experience is one measure used to assess the competitiveness of an application, although we also consider wider relevant experiences listed within the application. We also look at transferable skills, understanding of the education curriculum, and academic record. Levels of competition will vary year on year, and we encourage all applicants to continue building upon their experience to ensure their application is as strong as possible. We recognise that the ongoing impact of COVID-19 and associated restrictions may have made it difficult to gain experience in the past 18 months. Our assessment of your application will reflect these difficulties, and we will consider any transferable experience you have gained. We encourage applicants to gain experience only if it is safe and possible to do so. All applicants will be in a similar position, and your personal statement is just one of the many elements we review when assessing your application. Another of these elements is your reference. We require one reference, and this should be from a university-based academic if your degree study is recent, or from a teacher in a school if you have professional or voluntary experience there. If your job or volunteering roles includes relevant work with children, then we can also accept a reference from a senior member of these organisations. Once we have reviewed all applications, including academic profile, personal statement, and reference, we will shortlist eligible applicants for interview. Our interview process has been adapted in response to the ongoing COVID-19 situation, and we are continuing to review our setup to ensure the health and safety of our applicants and staff. Unfortunately, not all applicants will be invited to interview. During the interview, applicants will be expected to reflect on their experiences relating to teaching, and in some areas there may be a subject-specific element to the interview. More detail on this will be provided in the interview invite should you receive one. I hope you found this presentation helpful. I have listed our contact details here, so please get in touch with us if you have any questions. Thank you for listening, and I wish you luck with your application.